What is going on, guys? Houndish here with this week's breakdown and guide for week 4 of Challenge of Elders inside of Destiny. So the modifiers for the week are Brawler and Ironclad. Brawler giving you bonus melee damage, and Ironclad which gives more shields to enemies in the arena, so this is things like the Acolytes in the Psylocke room. So your bonus points are scored by super kills this week, and in a lot of ways this will be easier than last week's melee bonus. It should be fairly easy for most teams as well to do the weekly score in 2 runs this week. So since supers are what will score you points, I recommend your mobile supers like Stormcaller for the Warlock, Sunbreaker for the Titan, and I still think Night Stalker would be the best thing for Hunters, just given that extra ad control capacity. But of course, you may have your own fleshed out build to run this kind of thing, but in general focus on having maxed intellect to get those supers fast. I'm using Bad Juju for bonus super energy, and Inverse Shadow Helm for bonus super energy on enemy kills, and then some stuff like Rising Storm, Electrostatic Mine and Transcendence in the Stormcaller subclass. But I'm not going to break down specific class builds because I don't really think it's that big of a deal if you're just getting it done. But overall focus on upgrades which increase your super duration or gain you bonus energy somehow. So room 1 is the Overmind Minotaur, and at the start of the round we just kind of spread out and take down the first wave of adds with our weapons and everything like that, and then if you kind of damage the boss enough to get the next wave, first person can go ahead and super, and then you'll kind of just cycle super energy throughout the team with your orbs and everything like that. And if you find that you've got over half of the adds left in a single wave, then you can pretty safely go ahead and use 2 supers in that wave to take them down. You just kind of repeat the process as always, and you'll be able to keep your supers charged pretty easily and be able to score fairly well as well if you just do enough damage to spawn each wave like I said. So you can pretty easily score 7k points here, and of course that will be enough for room 1. Then the next room is Psylocke, and you're essentially going to want to do the same thing here. So in the room you'll get Acolytes with the Void Shields, which I did mention before, and that's the only real difference in this room. And if you have a Night Stalker, you can tether big groups of adds here and then have another player super them at the same time, and this will score pretty nicely, but it's not necessary if you don't have a Night Stalker or whatever on the team. But you can easily score up to 20k in this room, without kind of trying too hard, and of course that's more than enough to get it done. And then the final room is Norusk, don't know how you say that, but that's the Taken Cabal champion, and you can score pretty highly as always in the last room. So you'll get a lot of Taken Scions and Phalanxes spawn from the left and right side of the room, and we found that if you just stay in cover near the entrance to the room, the adds will kind of pool up in front of you, which is perfect for a tether kind of Stormcaller combo just to clear them out. And as always, you can just damage the boss enough to get that next wave, and it should be pretty easy to score around 50k per run by the time you've cleared this room out. So this week I feel like most teams, as I said before, should be able to run it in 2 without having to go for 3 runs for the weekly score. But that's about it, guys. That's my thoughts on this week's Challenge of Elders and some things we've kind of noticed while running it. Let me know down below any tips you have for anyone kind of running Challenge of Elders this week. That'd be pretty interesting, or any cool builds that you found for doing this as well. But if you guys have enjoyed the video and found it useful, please drop me that like and comment as always. And if you're new to the channel, you want to see a lot more Destiny content, then feel free to hit that subscribe button for a lot more. But for now, you guys have an awesome day.